Alright, what's going on? Playing some more Forza. We're gonna be listening to some Nightwave radio on YouTube. Go check this guy out, he's funny as shit. And I'm just gonna sit back and chill, do a little racing.
When I said, okay, I can't be this fat anymore. So, look, we'll see. Give me fucking 3 more months, 4 more months, talk some shit. The beauty of this is now they're talking all this shit, but when I start shedding weight, it's gonna be funny. Because they've obviously like really hyped up how fat I am. So when I actually do get in okay shape, it's gonna be even thank you guys for making me an even bigger hero in 6 months.
Now, these cars are time machines that take us back to an era when racing was only for the brave.
Let's see.
Designers and engineers.
Somebody said I should do keto. I couldn't do keto. I'd put a gun in my. See, people have to understand is I'm making progress. But I refuse to, we've had this conversation before, I refuse to do this thing on some crazy timetable like people are fucking, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to do that. I am not going to make it everything so hard and restrictive that because if I do that, then I'll stop doing everything. And I will say, fuck this. I would rather just go back to stuffing my face and blah, blah, blah. I watch my calories. I've been watching my fucking intake of food. I've been cutting calories. I've been exercising like a fucking animal. The booze is not helping, but I have cut back on that, and I continue to cut back on that, but that one's a tough one for me, is the booze, man. But, not easy. The only times I've ever been, like, super skinny is when I was exercising and then, like, started doing a lot of drugs. Rye bread. I think I read both of these. Let's see. Did you log me out? Come on, Streamlabs. Don't do me like this. We got 2 anyway, right? I think there's only 2. God left Clyde behind for 5. Said, call me crazy, but I can't help and wonder why a Fed is trying to bait you into something. I know, it's very weird. And by the way, to the people that said that, like, did he know you were in town? No, he's definitely just a random run-in. But then there were some people that were implying that Baked and his people had something to do with my car being towed. That's absolutely not true either. My car got towed because I'm an asshole and I parked even though there was a new sign that said towing now strictly enforced, and I was like, these motherfuckers ain't gonna tow me. And then they towed. The only reason I wasn't full of rage about that part of the night. Like, I should have been way angrier, but I was like, yeah, I parked. That sign was so right in front of me, and I was like, man, they ain't never fucking towed me before. But when I went to get my car, bro, tow trucks just fucking, there was 2 at a time snatching up cars. So nobody snitched on my car. I just parked in a fucking very aggressive new towing zone. One Man Army 2, Electric Boogaloo. The only way I'd fight Baked Alaska is if I can get his sorry ass in a boxing ring. That way he can't pull his Fed bait crap. Well, here's the thing. He also did the whole boxing match thing. That's the other angle that they're trying to box him. Well, for one, Andy Worski already agreed to box him 3 times, and he backed out like a bitch. And nobody gives him, none of his little Yoba fanboys give him any shit about backing out and bitching out on Andy Worski 3 times. Number 2.
Go, you little fucking piece of shit.
I don't do gay boxing matches, and I will tell you why. When you get 2 guys, like, if you got 2 guys like me and Baked Alaska into a fucking boxing ring, it doesn't matter who wins because we're both losers. You get that, right? The whole 30-something-year-old fucking, fat, out-of-shape old wigger who's almost 40 versus the fucking private school rich kid punk bitch Fed FBI agent guy, like, it reeks of this, like, this needing people on message boards to think that I'm some kind of Chad meme. Like, it's it's just looks like they're both losers boxing, and then when you do it, it's like, okay, they both looked like shit in that fight. Nobody cares. You both look like assholes. And why are you trying to prove yourself? Why is he so desperate to prove himself to the Yoba crowd? I'm not even that desperate to prove myself to you guys. Just be yourself. Holy shit. This fucking... Please, like, oh, please think I'm a Chad. Please like me. And fucking... This desperate, I need to seem like a macho guy in my 30s to a bunch of people with Apu pictures and a bunch of groypers who are going to like you for one day, and then in 2 months they're going to be calling you a pedophile on 8chan again? No. No. I'm not going to fucking go and box somebody I don't like and help a guy I don't like make money off a bunch of people I don't like who don't like me, who are going to only pretend to like me for a day and then go back to not liking me because they're sociopaths. I have no desire for any of that. I'm not even nice to my audience. I don't even give a fuck about this enough to pander to these people. And you think I'm going to suck up to a bunch of sexless America First groypers who all look like gay twinks? Not happening. Let the meth heads and the degenerates and all the homeless people from IP2 fight each other. That's what they're here for. So saith the roast master. Sorry. That one killed me. That was the best one tonight. Mersh, don't ever call yourself a roast master again. That one, and then also, you said you were gonna be in shape by August. What happened? That one was my favorite. The fucking you'll be in shape by August made my weekend. I was howling. I was like messaging Royce going, did they not know that was a joke? They didn't know that I kept saying, oh yeah, dude, check it out, bro. You guys were here for that. I was like, bro, on the, because people were going, hey Mersh, when you're working out, make sure you take this vitamin or take that. And I was like, I don't need any advice, bro, thanks. But the regimen I'm on, I'm actually going to be shredded by August. It was a bit. It was a bit. It was me being like, oh yeah, dude, no, it doesn't matter. The program I'm on, like the way I do it, because I'm so much better than everybody else. I was doing that as a bit. Well, I'm physically capable of building muscle faster because it's in my... I was doing that to be a dick. Like, what happened, tough guy? You were talking all that shit. I'm like, you don't understand humor, do you? Like, you're a guy that sits in a room with a bunch of dudes just joking around, and you never laugh out loud once. I was literally going, I don't need advice, bro. I'm naturally inclined to look like a fucking animal anyway. Oh, shit, I love it. I love when the autistic people come at me and just swing and miss, and I'm like, I know, but we heard you. We heard you, kid. Football fan GGMU for New Zealand 5. Merch 6'2", 225, and pure chocolate. Michael Malice. By the way, you are a fat fan. Don't forget it. No problem. Hobo chili recipe for 5. You did the right thing, but baked Alaska being in Tampa, not to mention he was over in my neck of the woods. Clearwater Beach is unacceptable. F you, babe. Yeah, I don't know.
You're off me, you piece of shit.
I don't know what's going on with that, but I can tell you this. Word is going to get out. Word is going to get out that he's in town. And I'm telling you right now. Let me tell you something. There's parts of Tampa, there's bars in Tampa you can go to. There's places you can go that are based. Places outside North Tampa, some of the, whatever, the outer region, St. Pete. But make no mistake about it. Tampa's got some goons, some as Frank Hassel called them, booty thugs. And they ain't going to play that shit when they find out he's been hanging around there. See, that's the thing. Somebody, I'm not going to hit you, Baked. But the more you hang out in Tampa, the more you're increasing the odds that somebody who's not me, who does have nothing to lose, who is willing to probably punch you in the face just to get a nice GoFundMe. Just remember, that guy's always lurking right around the corner. And then what I'm going to do is what I've always done, which is to watch the clip of it. We're all going to laugh. People are going to super chat me how much they enjoyed it. And I'm going to make money making fun of you getting punched. But I'd rather let a black guy do it, you know? They're better at it anyway. Sorry. I was just trying to have some fun.
These blacks.
You're not helping, Livia. You're not helping. Thank you. By the way, shout out to Irrational Times. I did win against Adonis Paul in Sopranos trivia. 31-21, baby. Let's see. Hot Dog Chef, thank you so much over on Twitch. God left Clyde behind. I read that one. David DiDominici for 5 says, forget it, Mersh, just mean mug him and keep moving. I said I did. I walked away. Trust me, I fucking pushed Joey Gibson and tried to fight him, and I got him fucking Maurice Delk's face. I ain't fucking, trust me. Ain't no sugar water running through these veins. Let me see. Cody Pennant for 5. Copper Cab and Gavin McGinnis had a boxing match. No one won. Even the viewers lost. Porlock 480 for 5. I can't believe Baked Alaska is still around. He should have disappeared after 2016. The dude is desperate for attention. Well, I mean, people like a shit show, you know. And again, I mean, you know, he's got his fans, but he also has a lot of people that just hate watch him and want to see him get killed on live and be there for it. Mr. Yes for 2, did you do your abs or pecs? I work out my chest. I try to work out my core, but I'm very bad with the core. I admit that. Mr. Yes for 2, Baked versus Royce. Let's go. Royce has infinitely more to lose than I do. You must have him fucked up if you think Royce is going to fight fucking Baked Alaska. By the way, Royce would fucking kill Baked Alaska. Not a lot of guys, like... I've never had to really think about it because Royce is my friend, and it would never come to that. Like, we've yelled at each other. We've had serious conversations and fights, like arguments, you know, about the business and stuff, but, like, never a fist fight. Like, they just really had that fist fighting. But when we were younger, and I won't say who, this is his story to tell. Whatever, I'm not going to say what happened, but let's just say that I did get to see Royce break up a fight one time. And he did it very effectively. Let's put it that way. I saw Royce break up a fight one time by himself. And I was like, that was impressive. But Royce wouldn't punch him in the... Again, anybody saying, oh, yeah, you didn't want to fight. Yeah, I'm not going to ruin my life, my business, my career, acting like an IP2 wigger. I enjoy watching IP2. I enjoy watching them self-destruct. We all enjoy that. It's a guilty pleasure. I am not an IP2 wigger. I do not do meth and live in a bus station. I have fucking things to lose. I have a business that's registered, that pays taxes. I have fucking, you know what I mean? Like, I have a squeaky clean record now. My credit, all 3 scores, over 700. I'm not fucking all that up on some Baked Alaska shit. So, Godspeed to you. Yes, I own a BMW, for God's sakes. That's not the right one. Where is it? Where is she?
I have a BMW. I have a BMW. Yes!
I need a fucking beer. All right, let me do these coffees. Let's do all these, and then I'm going to go get a beer, because I need a goddamn beer. CZ Chad for 5. Have you tried First Farm products? They're pretty top shelf protein. Highly recommend. I mean, I do protein shakes, and I've been doing the stuff. You know, again, I know what my problem is. Like, I take a lot of supplements. I do all the work. It's alcohol. I know that. I have to stop drinking as much, which is even why I drink these watered down shits now. These terrible Michelob Ultras, because they're like fucking 60% the calories. But that's been it. But you know, again, I think that the main thing that keeps getting overlooked is that I'm down 13 pounds. Again, people are acting like I haven't lost weight. I'm down 13 pounds. I'm squatting 220 now. You know what I mean? Like, I was fucking almost benching 200 today, but I kind of fucking ended up going a couple plates down. I had to go like 180, but I started off a third of all of that. I started off doing fucking girl push-ups and my heart rate going too high and me thinking I was dying. So I'm getting my strength back, I'm building muscle, and I'm down fucking 13 pounds. I'm gonna get to a good place, but it's gonna take time. And by the way, for the record, that 220 squat fucking literally almost killed me. And it was, by the way, it was like 2. I did 2. And then I went to my regular weight, like about 160, 170, and I just did like regular squats. But last week, I was like, let me see what I could do. And I was like, I actually did 2 220s. And then I was like, and then I just put it down gently, and I was like, I was just like, just dying, man. So yeah, we'll get there, baby. We're gonna get there. That's all. But as far as the, by the way, I'm not explaining to them. I'm explaining to somebody who super chatted me. I'll explain myself to anyone who super chats me. Yeah. So I mean, I do all that stuff, and I drink a lot of water, and I make sure I take the right supplements, and I'm doing all the right workouts. It's just that I'm really fat, and a really fat 38-year-old. This isn't like when you're 25. When you're 25, like when I was 25, I got up to like 230, and I got down to 180 in like 3 or 4 months. Not 180, about 190-ish. In like a couple months' time, because when you're 25 and you're working outside in the summer and you're fucking doing all that shit, bro, and you're like young and you're just fucking chicks anyway, and you're like you're malnutritioned anyway. You're probably eating 1 meal a day, and then you just go out and drink with your boys, and you're eating like fish tacos on the beach. You just kind of get skinny. But I'm 38 now, baby. I'm fucking 13 pounds in 2 months. I'll take it. Let's see. Coffees. That's what I forgot to do. The coffees. Uncle Drew says, my God, it sucks to be in your 30s. Yeah, well, I don't know where you're at, buddy, but I'm in my late 30s, and it really sucks over here, buddy. Let's see. Let me see. Where did we start here? Wow, thank you guys. There's a lot of coffees. We'll get through these, though. I think
this is going to be my last race for tonight.
Here we go. It started tonight with Seroquel swag.
It's not too expensive.
Says, I too have a confession to make, everyone. I'm not actually 6 feet tall. In reality, I'm 5'11". I also don't make 6 figures a year. In truth, I only make $95,000 a year. Yes, I know I'm a huge liar, but the truth will set us all free. Well, good for you, buddy. I'm glad. Hopefully you get that. Hopefully you got down in that tax bracket, though. You may not want to make over 100. K-Rads for a coffee. Look, I think you're a funny guy, Mersh, but I speak for everyone when I say you let us all down. Why didn't you burn that federal building when Baked asked, Mersh? Why? We wanted to see Nightwave live from USP2 Coleman. We were all just distraught. I have to do my dumb fucking Nightwave show over a phone like Cantwell. Yeah, it was, the fucking Baked Alaska. He's, I really suspect he's probably one of those fucking, I can't even find it. Where is it? Where'd it go? Do I not have my, I feel like I'm missing stuff. Oh, there it is. I was going to say, yeah, Baked Alaska is probably one of the fucking, but, I can't say anything about that, but, I'm locked up for, just fucking screaming about fucking a guy's wife. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you, man. Sinister Charlie for a coffee. Mersh is going to look like The Rock in August. Michael Malice. I Am the Highway. Wow, bought me fucking 5 coffees there, buddy. I got to give him. Says, insert witty comment. Cheers. Love you. Thank you, man. Love you back, man. Trollier Than Now followed up. 5 more coffees. Holy shit. Being a beta male pays. See, now, look at that. I would have made the same money if I'd done this or not done it. Now I don't have fucking bail bondsman to pay for. Virgie G sent 10 goddamn coffees. That's fucking $50. Goddamn.
I am a BMW. Yes!
He says, sorry, I'm a spurgy fucking asshole. It was great having you on as always, and thanks for your support with my shitty channel. Subscribe to Virgie G. We love Virgie. I've been on his show a couple times. We were hanging out late last night. Not last night. Was it last night or? I think it was last night. Like late last night after all the Chris Chan stuff. Fucking just went and hung out on Virgie stream and had a really good time. Adonis Paul showed up. It was a good time. Nick Nag 100 for 3 coffees. Give you one of these. Why didn't that?
Cup of coffee in the big time.
I said I'm doing a bodybuilding show in Tampa this Friday. What's the best burger spot? I'm a simple man. Really, for a burger? I'm trying to think, man, because I'm not a big burger guy. You know what I mean? I'm trying to think
damn
of...
it. These little cocksucking motherfuckers. All they do is push me off the
would
motherfucking
have-
track. Fuck off.
Now I'm Googling it just to see if there's anything I recognize. Okay, burger culture. I've been to burger culture. But I went there like 7 years ago, so I don't know if it's good now. But burger culture on Dale Mabry Highway. I've been there, and I went with a girlfriend back in the day who I hated so much that usually I didn't even enjoy my meals, but I actually enjoyed that burger even though I was with that bitch that night. That's if I'm going to give you a review of a place, I went with a bitch I couldn't stand. Usually I ended up not enjoying my dinner when I was around her, but I enjoyed that burger like a motherfucker. And they had like really good fries and shit too. Like seasoned fries or some shit. You put like garlic parmesan or some shit on. I don't know. It was tight. That place was good. They had like sweet potato fries or some shit. I don't know. It's some good shit there. Let me see. Arnold Nicotina for 3 coffees.
Cup of coffee in the big
He
time.
says, it's okay, Mercy, you still my nigga. And he said, what is this?
Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle. Then he waddled away. Then he waddled away.
All right, that's fair.
Then he waddled away.
That's fair. That's not even, can we get a remix, please? We need a remix of the video now. Okay. Gary for 5 coffees. Holy shit. Says, came for the AP Soprano win celebration. Why is this Fed punk worth the conversation? Blah. Well, because it has to be addressed. That way, at least now we have a reason when everybody comes in here and goes, address it, bro. Then we can just ban them because we did. We addressed it. Like, you know what I mean? Now everybody can shut up about it. Ooh, there we go. Cybertaz, actually, for a coffee.
If it's not too expensive.
Says, we didn't need Fed Alaska to tell us. Scott Steiner already knew. You're fat! Well, that fat son of a bitch! Jesse P.S.'s Pizza Fund manager bought 3 coffees.
Cup
Thank
of
you.
coffee in the big time.
I wanted to let you know that your mother reported some Redditors who were spreading the rumor that you're secretly a Fed after getting nabbed in 2018 for an elaborate credit card extortion scheme, which federal prosecutors described as if Soupy Sales' try-hard retard grandson ran a doxing site for hormonally maladjusted teenagers. I also wanted to let you know that Agent Schillhofer left a message, and he said, author's note, say, sorry, I read the author's note. Agent Schillhofer left a message, and he said, thanks for a job well done regarding the intel for the Gunt Wigger files last weekend, Jesse Pizza Boy. But our chubby chicken nugget friend failed to provoke Mersh into blowing up and ending this white boy summer sock hop for everyone. So my friends at the Bureau are putting screws on me to finally bring you into Operation Yoba, see? It's a risky mission, but you'll be rewarded for your efforts with the dirt you need to finally blow open Mersh's Chuckle Bucks Cash for Jokes pyramid scheme here. Once the real truth about the Mersh effect gets out, we'll bring that pop-eyed punk down to his knees once and for all. By the end of the month, Mersh will be pimping his puppy dog calculator coins at the bottom of Trovo like a peg-leg dame in a workplace safety accident at a sawmill, see? That was a long one. Those are fucking great. Jesus Christ. Judas Goat's Lost Coin Collection. Got 5 coffees. Thank you so much. Says, oh my God, Mersh, way not to ruin your white boy summer by not hitting him right in his Viper sunglasses. Yeah, no. Alistair Young for a coffee. I didn't know about Baked Alaska Gate till today's ROTC. Personally, you just came across as a mature guy who didn't want to ruin a night out or end up arrested. Baked Alaska, on the other hand, came off as much worse. To me, he was acting like an immature wigga. Am I going crazy, or am I the only one who saw it that way? As for being fat, Mersh, you're a 38-year-old man who drinks all the time and probably eats late, too. Your weight loss will take time. What exactly do people expect? Well, I will say you are absolutely correct, except for one thing. I have been very good about eating late. That's been the struggle, for real. Was the eating late, because I like a good fucking late night, like a good, like I still snack, but I'll eat something light now, make a light snack at night. But like I used to be a guy that wanted a fucking meal at night. I've always been that. I worked in strip clubs. My body for years. I'm used to.
I don't think I've ever been this shitty at this game, but oh well. That's it for tonight. Oh, come on. Let me load through here and I can quit. Well, alright. Till next time, peace out.